Got it. Says live streaming.
Okay, I'm so excited because I got it done without a whole lot of like, are we on yet? Are we on yet? So welcome. Today is Wednesday. It is Refresh Live Day. And today I am so blessed to be here with Dr. Courtney. I mean, this is like a dream come true. In fact, you are like our dream speaker because you've shown up, you've been right on point. You've joined the community as if you had been here from day one. And we've talked about trying to get this together. And this was our perfect and divine moment. So welcome, Dr. Courtney, to
Welcome.
Refresh Live today for the retreat. I'm so excited to have you here. So how are you?
I am blessed and highly favored. Any day you are above the ground is a great day to be alive. So I'm alive.
The truth? Isn't that the truth?
Right.
That is the truth. And I can tell you that this conversation, I love to talk about joy, but this conversation today was a conversation that brings me great joy. I was saying to my husband, I said, I have a 2:00 live with an expert. And so he says, how'd your 2:00? I said, it's not 2:00 yet, but my expert is about to happen at 2:00. So welcome. Tell me a little bit and tell our audience who you are and why you're such a great fit. I know why, for the Refresh community and for the retreat.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So to start, I like to show up as myself. I am Dr. Courtney L. Teague, and I say I am before it because it's power and I am. And so who am I? I am Linda and Michael's daughter. I hail from Montgomery, Alabama. I've been in Atlanta since 2006, but going back to being Linda and Michael's daughter, they have their lives basically shaped who you see right now, who you met in California at Oprah's event. My parents, high school dropout, father was incarcerated, but they were educated because they self-taught themselves and they learned and they listened and they shared. And so they poured into me, which that's why I'm here right now. I'm in front of you. And people always ask, Courtney, why do you share that story about who you come from and who your parents are? Because they're part of my DNA and they're part of my genetic makeup. And therefore, the way they live their lives is the reason I'm here the way I am now. I stand before you as an executive coach where I focus on transformation and change, because that's one thing that is always evolving is change. And if you're not open to change, then you're not ready to grow and learn. And so that's part of who I am, career-wise. I used to be a teacher, still isn't. I'm still a teacher. I teach people day in, day out. What else about me, Helen? I mean, I don't like to talk about myself, but
why not? You should. I want you to.
Okay. I like my work to speak for myself.
Okay, let's talk about your work.
But my work in regards to people work, I focus on people. I focus on helping people and supporting people to become a better version of themselves. I love to ask questions and I love to listen to the responses and ask more probing questions. And each day that I wake up, I actually have a journal. And you probably can't see it because of the background, but it says, what am I grateful or excited about? And each day I write down that I'm excited to support others with becoming the best version of themselves. That's what my work is centered around. Yes, formal training. Yes, I have multiple degrees, but those degrees are only just a small piece of me. But my job, my work, my life is all about folks, supporting other people, seeing people smile like you're smiling right now. And so
I'm excited.
I mean, that's just who I am. It's hard to explain who I am. I just rather do and be that person in the background. I'd rather be that person in the background.
I think all of what you said is the very reason why you are, to me, the perfect fit for the Refresh community, because these are like-minded women who are looking to make change in their lives, to witness transformation, to elevate their current consciousness, And to also, the most important thing is to leave behind anything that no longer serves them. And
Absolutely.
that's our claim to fame.
Absolutely.
And so I am always in the market and in the openness to getting people in front of our audience who can help people to see one of those as their eventualities. And so just from watching you, just from following you, just from our first encounter, and I'm going to tell our audience how we came to about to cross paths, because there are no accidents. And I'm going to show why it's the least likely thing to have happened. And here we are some years later, and we're having this opportunity to do this together. And I think there are some souls that are going to be changed. There are people who are going to hear from an authentic woman who I believe has a message to give. I love the fact that you're upfront, above board, and tells it like it is. And there's just no BSing about it. I mean, that's just what my observation is. And I'll bet I'm clear. In fact, I told my staff, I said, get ready, because we're not sure, but I'll bet you it's going to be something really skyrocketing ourselves. So I just want to say that that is what I see. And that's what I realize. The other thing is that I want to share with the audience, which I think is very important, how we met, how we came to each other. And we were in California, two women from Georgia, down front of a Oprah experience, and just happened to, be chatting and, in that energy and having a good time. And we met and just took hold from there. And here we are some years later, where you're going to be at the Refresh Retreat. The Refresh was not even in existence. It just was not in existence. And here we are now. So I want to say welcome to the Refresh community. Tell us a little bit about the presentation that you plan to bring, because I want to share that before we go.
But you know what, with this presentation that I'm going to bring, sisters, you can bring your burdens, you can bring your stones, you can bring your fears and bring all of that, because when you walk out the door, you're going to leave those things behind, but you're also going to have an accountability partner by the time you walk out. The focus of the session is She Carries On. And so I used to travel a lot, pre-COVID, of course, travel a lot. And I noticed that one thing that I've seen women walking through the airports with was a carry-on bag. You had that carry-on bag and you had that personal item. You typically have 2 pieces of luggage if you want to be financially efficient and not pay for check luggage. But
right.
you have that carry-on bag, and typically, I know for myself, I would pack that carry-on bag with a whole bunch of stuff, and I will only be on a day trip, and I couldn't even zip my bag. And I realized, Courtney, you're filling stuff, putting things into that bag that you don't even need. And
Exactly.
so when I get in the airport, I used to go to the thing and they're like, oh, Dr. Teague, you have to take some things out of your bag. And I was at the counter. This one example, I was at the counter and I'm like, hell, I just spent money on this stuff. I don't want to throw it away. But I had to pause and ask myself, is this something you truly need? Are you carrying things with you that are not meant for that next leg of your journey? And so during our experience and during the conversation we'll have during the session of She Carries On, we're going to come face to face with some of the things that we're carrying on, and we're going to identify it and call those things out, and we're going to leave some of those things. But oftentimes we go through these exercises and we don't have accountability or follow through. You will walk away with your next 7-day steps that you will take, because I don't believe in just teaching and saying go and be by yourself. I'm a coach and I love folks, but I'm gonna hold your behinds accountable. Yes, I said behinds. If my mom's watching, I didn't say a curse word, but I'm gonna hold you accountable. And you're going to walk away with things that you can do, and you're going to actually put in moments of celebration, because oftentimes when we have those small wins, we don't even take time and schedule time to celebrate yourself. We're going to schedule, and you're going to learn how to take out time, schedule time to celebrate your win. And it's okay. Like, of course, earlier in this call, in this live session, you saw that I I said, I don't like talking about myself because that was a learned mindset. And y'all didn't see me, but I was talking to myself, giving myself self-talk like, Courtney, it's okay to celebrate your wins and share what you've done. I had to give myself a pep talk. The coach had to coach herself, and it's okay, but you'll learn how to do that. In addition to unpacking some of those things that you're carrying on that's adding that extra weight, we'll talk about the box or the bag. We can say the bag. Oftentimes, you come around people or they're a part of your inner circle, in which your inner circle are your folks that's close to you, but everybody in your inner circle may not be for you. Everyone in your inner circle may not be going on the same journey that you're going on, and then you let them in and you share your dreams, and then they say something to you, and then it's like you're going downhill, like you're catching turbulence because you feel bad because you shared something with a person that's not even on the same flight, not even in the same class as you. You're sitting up first class, and this person, is nothing wrong with sitting in the back of the plane, but you all may have different experiences. You may be
Exactly.
serviced differently, and you can't bring everyone with you. And so this person may tell you about their experience and then tell you what you can't do. And you don't realize that their contents within their bag is different than the contents that you have within your bag. Y'all have two different carry-on bags. And so you have to be mindful of what you share with other folks. You have to be mindful. This person bag may be filled with bricks and yours may be filled with cotton. I don't want to trade it because I'm not trying to train for a 5K. So I don't carry a bag full of bricks. No, sir, that causes bad back problems. So
Yep.
therefore, you will learn and engage in that dialogue and identify at least these two things. You will identify things that you need to let go out of your carry-on bag. You'll also identify how to manage and engage with people who are on different journeys than you.
This is going to be just so amazing. And it's amazing because you are a part of a puzzle that's going to be put together for anyone who attends the Refresh Retreat. And this is just one part of that puzzle that when you leave, our intent is that you will be able to reset a particular part of your life. You will be able to do, as Dr. Courtney talked about, leave behind what's in your carry-on that you no longer need. So welcome, 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 Dr. Courtney. I can't wait to be in your presence. And also, I just want to say thank you for your support. Thank you for telling others about our retreat, which will be the 24th through the 27th of September. This is not an easy journey. And I can tell you, it feels really good to have someone else in your corner supporting you in the work that will help our community and in the work that will help others. So thank you. Thank you so much for your support. If you're listening to this live, we want you to join us September 24th through the 27th. You are going to see fabulous, 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 fabulous Dr. Courtney talk about She Carries. And you will be leaving behind, you will have an accountability partner, and you will celebrate your wins. And I think that's everything that could be expected in just one little piece of the Refresh pie. So thank you. Anything else you want to share with the community before we say so long?
Listen, I have to commend you, Helen, because as we were discussing before we went live, COVID has forced us to do things differently. But what COVID-19 has provided is an opportunity for value alignment. And although you may be seeing the impact of COVID on this event, it's going to be so powerful beyond measure. It's going to allow us to align our values and also do a real reset. So I look forward to seeing y'all.
I'm so excited.
I look
Thank
forward
you so
to it,
much.
y'all.
Thank you so much. We cannot wait. We were saying in 30 days or thereabouts, we will be together face to face, doing what we need to observe protocols to keep everyone safe. And someone said to me, one of the other speakers said to me, you know what? People are desperate. People are hungry for what you're going to be offering. And so I think it goes right to what you said about, our values and where we want to place ourselves in this time of COVID. And who better than with like-minded people who can support you, who can hold you accountable, and can tell you the truth. And that's what we're seeking to do. That's what we will be doing. And I love the fact that you kicked this off with I am. So I am excited, Dr. Courtney, to be in your presence coming up. I can't wait. I am so glad that you and I ran into each other
Right.
in LA.
That was, oh my gosh, that had to be like 6 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
5, 6 years ago. That goes to tell you the universe will put us in a place, and when we are put in a place, we may not understand why. And that is a seed that may, come into.
You don't know how long it takes, right?
You don't know.
You don't know.
I'm excited. I'm just
excited. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
All those who are listening, go to the Refresh EXP, register yourselves so that you can see both of us. Yes. At the Refresh Retreat. We will be there. We will tell you exactly what will help you to be your best self and to live your best life. So we can't wait to see you. Thank you so much. Have a great day and have a good weekend.
And be safe.
Be safe. Thank you.